Wetlands. Tidal wetlands are flooded with salt or brackish water when the tide rises. They are found along the shores of the bay and the tidal portions of streams, creeks, and rivers. Non-tidal contains fresh water on floodplains bordering streams and rivers, shorelines of lakes, and ponds. They cover broad, flat areas at or near sea level. The wetlands are drastically decreasing. Dun, dun, dun. The man-made development on shore prevents wetlands from being created because of extra sediment making sea levels rise. The wetlands help absorb runoff like a sponge. They also trap floodwater and replenish groundwater. They also absorb harmful toxins. Invasive species are also a factor because they take over native plants affecting the habitats. The bay provides homes for fish and wildlife. Fishy. An area is defined as a wetland because of its soil and vegetation. Some wetlands may be saturated throughout the year, but some are dry through some seasons. Most wetlands have many hydrophytes, plants that have adapted to life somewhat in the water. You can save the bay by throwing away any of your trash in a trash can, as well as picking up any trash that you find on the street. You can also help by donating to foundations. Instead of putting fertilizer on your plants, you can use compost. Social media is a great way to raise awareness. A big type of pollution in the bay is nitrogen and phosphorus. Farms are the leading contributor to these chemicals to the bay. Farmers use fertilizers that contain the two. When it rains, the fertilizer washes off the plants and into the bay. Wetlands act as a buffer so that these toxic chemicals don't enter the bay. If we continue the path we are going, the wetlands will become extinct. Without the wetlands, the toxic chemicals from the farms and cities will wash into the bay, creating algal blooms on the top of the water and eventually creating dead zones.
Dead fishy.
Because of all the sediment and rising sea levels, the land is often flooded. Therefore, more nitrogen and phosphorus is added to the bay. Remember the marsh? It's a type of wetland. Where the watershed is affected. All of the states are somewhat affected. The states that are coastal, like Delaware, Virginia, and Maryland, are affected more severely. You are the people that can save the wetlands and the Chesapeake Bay. We hope you can take away some base knowledge from our presentation. Thank you for listening.